Hey there, everybody. This is Silk. We're doing Operation 20 Core. This is Commintern turn 20. Little amazed that the game's actually still going on here. A little bit of bad luck for the Axis. They really earned the win for this one with the African bombing campaign they did. And DICE just didn't give it to them. That's kind of what it comes down to. If it's turn 20, and they're kind of from the Axis perspective, the game got to turn 20 and you didn't win, you should be pretty proud of yourself. At least if you're winning 17-19. Like you're looking at a 2, a 3, and a 4. It's about a 2% chance or something like that you hit one of those 3 rolls. So real props to Panzer J and Boston Bruce. Like they absolutely did a great job here. Just want to mention that to them, just on the odd chance that they don't get the victory here. They certainly fought pretty hard for it. Allies are coming, though. I don't think this game's going to last much longer, one way or the other. In the meantime, we've got some CCP stuff to do. I thought we were being pretty friendly with the Russians, or sorry, with the Japanese, and they got a little annoyed with me, it seems. So that was unfortunate. Not really a whole lot for us to do. We'll spend 6 of our 14, as that'll drop us down to 8. We're going to make 4. Yeah, so we'll end the turn with 12. We're just going to buy 2 infantry. Pretty boring turn. All we do is move up here to Shensi. And that's literally it. These 2 guys, this guy will join my card. I'll put 2 infantry down in Shensi. And I'll make a recruitment roll. And that's literally the entire turn. Let's see what we can get for that recruitment roll. Boston Bruce said, ironically, I may make this one. And I couldn't make the high ones, which is true. I had a freaking 9, and I think I failed just turn after turn, and I roll a freaking 1. So dumb. So we're going to get an infantry. Yay for us. So that'll take us to 7. Not that it likely matters. Shensi is a militia, 7 infantry, 3 cavalry, 6 artillery, 2 mountain, 1 tactical. I've got a single militia here, and I'm going to have a fighter here because Soviets are going to lend these to them. So a little worried about Japan. So got to do what we got to do. All right, get to the Soviets here. Be a little bit of fun here. Should get to do some minor fighting stuff. All our tech rolls, LRA I think is the only one that actually could do anything. First we got our airborne doctrine. Not that I have any air transports left. We get a hit, of course we do. LRA, the one I actually care about, is miss, because that's just desserts. As I say that though, this is easily the best Soviet tech program I think I've ever had. I had 8 techs done, I think by 18, and that's just extraordinary for my normal dice. So for all of my whining, great Soviet tech program. Heavy armor, 3 is a miss. Radar, 3 is a miss. Heavy strategic bombers, 12 is a hit. Sure, why not? So airborne and HSBs go up. I don't think anybody cares. All right. 58 spend. We had 57 plus the one we saved. Going to spend it all. Here's that Lend-Lease I was talking about. That guy's just going to end up right there in CK. So $10 for that fighter. 2 T-34s is another 10. 2 Katyushas is another 10. So 10, 20, 30. I've got 2 Marines and a militia. So that's another 10 for 40. I've got 2 infantry and advanced mech. That's another 10 for 50. And then I've got a, not quite visible, AAA and 2 militia upgrades. So that's 8. So the fighter's 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 8. Put that guy there so I don't forget. All right, we'll raid like normal. Let's do over here, a little bit of fun in India. I mean, not really, but not something you see very often, certainly. T-34 breaks out of southern Iran, comes to Maharashtra, blitzes Delhi. Meanwhile, 3 T-34s go into Punjab along with this card here, but then it splits around a little bit. Three T-34s that were in Iran, 3 T-34s that were in Afghanistan. So that gives me 6. So what I can blitz with is 2 advanced mechs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 Katyushas. That's gonna screw up my that's 4 and 1. Gotta make that 5. And that leaves 2 Katyushas behind. And that leaves 2 Katyushas behind in what the heck that is? Punjab? Yeah. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see that. I thought I had a AAA there. Did I lose a AAA? Oh, there it is. Just fell off the card. Alright, so going into Punjab is 6 advanced artillery, motorized, or self-propelled advanced artillery, 2 Katyushas, 1 motorized infantry, towing 1 anti-aircraft artillery. And then in Delhi, the total is 7 T-34s, 2 advanced mechs, 5 Katyushas. Now let's spin around here. Hopefully we can show you guys other bits of fun here. I got that pretty good. All right. Time to go ahead and see if we can get Istanbul under wraps here. So we do declare war on Turkey. Marine from Transcaucasia. 2 Marines from Tarita. That gets me to 3. Let's put this guy back. Make more Soviet Marines. And a few other things as I kind of learn what units I use more often. So I've got 3 Marines on these transports. I'll then take 2 infantry off of Crimea and 1 infantry off of Tarita. So that's my 6 on these 3 transports. 3 infantry, 3 Marines. We bring the fleet over to M10. We're going to bombard and do a naval invasion here in Istanbul with those units. I have jet fighter and a fighter on the carrier, and then because of range, 1, 2, 3, and then they'll be able to land on the carriers. A tactical and a fighter. So tactical jet, 2 fighters. And those 6 units there are what we will hit Turkey with. That should be all of the fun. That's a non-com. I've got the rating on Germany. Fight in Turkey. I did that. Oh, these guys gotta move. I did lose the 2 cavalry here from the Americans. These 2 infantry also go into Punjab with the invasion there. That's a non-com. This should mark that. alone in Afghanistan. That should be it. Nothing really fun other than that, so let's get to it. There's no dice to roll in India. Those are all freebies. Going into Istanbul. They get 3 shots from the coastal guns at me. They hit a 3s. 4, 7, and 3. So I'll damage my battleship with that 3. I then get my battleship, which is not damaged yet. These are basically firing at each other at the same time. So my battleship normally bombards at a 4. It becomes a 3 due to the fortification. Hey, it gets a hit. That was nice. Dice cannot hate you all the time. Every now and then, it'll be good to you. Maybe I can do that again. I've got a heavy cruiser bombarding it at 1. Normally at 2. I'm ready to go 1. Oh, that would have been crazy if those had flipped. Alright, they get 2 first strikes. 2 hits. And all the nice things I said about the dice go away. These things get shitty. Oh, I got 2 fighters at 6. There's the last 2 hits I needed. You get a tactical at 7. There's a hit. Jet at 8. There's a hit. So, plenty of hits. A infantry at 6. That's a miss, thank God. And infantry at 6. 8. Alright, well, if I had gotten lost 2 Marines the other way, I probably would have sucked it up, so it all worked out in the end. So we do take Istanbul. Yippee for that. Now let's get to combat movements. Get my fleet marker down here. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Busy zone of the world here. So my fighter and my tactical that started in Azerbaijan have to land on the carrier there. And then my fighter and jet land here at this airbase in southern Ukraine. And then I gotta build. Need to build a card for that? No, I can just move most of this card up. Alright, so coming from Kursk is Motorized stays where he is. AAA stays where he is. So coming from Kursk is 3 T-34s, 4 Katyushas, 6 advanced mechs. Going into southern Ukraine. They are joined by a T-34 and 4 more Katyushas from eastern Ukraine. And then 3 AAA. 6 artillery from eastern Ukraine. Or sorry, 6 infantry from eastern Ukraine. My apologies. And we'll do 6 more infantry. Let's clean these guys up. 6 more infantry from Kiev. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 2 infantry from Oral Kursk goes to Donetsk Kubin. These can I stay? One of them's for splits. I got a rail. I got a rail. Let me check that out. Sorry, guys. I remembered something else I gotta do. Japan's gonna waste time killing me, but they might. So here in, hopefully you guys can see this, Oral Kursk, I had 2 advanced self-propelled artillery. You guys see all this? Yeah, good. So one of those does move with the stack here down to southern Ukraine, but the other one is going to rail to the east. The motorized stays here. Here in Finland, this is my AAA. It's going to walk back out of Helsinki into southern Finland. This AAA here is going to rail all the way up. So that's going to get me to 4, and the 6 infantry is going to come back. Meanwhile, the one poor, airborne there will somehow hold the fort. I don't think the Germans are coming to kill me. I'm still losing, so I don't think they're going to mess with me, but they might. So that's why I wanted the extra AAA here, just to kind of dissuade them. So that's what that is. Kind of similarly, this one guy here, the remaining advanced self-propelled artillery, rails all the way over here to Amur. Again, don't think Japan's planning on messing with me, but just in case they do, we're going to shift units over. So we'll have, I'm going to upgrade one of these guys actually, too. I'm going to upgrade one of these militia. One of my upgrades is here. So I go from, one militia is going to turn into an infantry with one of those 2 upgrades. So we'll place that right now. Make you guys easy for your recap. So 4, 6, 8, 9 militia, 7 infantry, cavalry, advanced self-propelled artillery, and then Cheetah's just a single infantry volume. So we'll leave a militia with them. Or they'll not. So 1 militia, 1 infantry Cheetah, and then 8 militia, 7 infantry, 1 cav, 1 advanced self-propelled artillery in Eastern Manchuria. Just enough to ask the Japanese to leave me alone. These 2 advanced self-propelled just roll into Afghanistan. No real shocker there. And that guy stays where he is. That guy stays where he is. This guy will back up to Smolensk. I think I'm done. Yeah, I don't think I got anything left. Oh, my rating. Do have the rating to do. Not that it likely does much, since he has both LRA and radar. All right, so we're even up. I've got a submarine here. I'm red. Germany's white. It's just even dice. So 0 damage with the first sub. 0 damage with the second sub. My seaplane, I'm -1. And 0 damage with the seaplane. So be rated, but to no effect. Oh, yeah, let's move those guys down. So here in Tarita, these 2 infantry are going to come down to Crimea. It should do it. All right, so I've already placed one of these upgrades. Showed you where that guy went. This other upgrade goes here in Transcaucasia. The militia goes over here in southern Iran. I'm sure the French will probably take that. But I've got a counterattack if I game glass this long, and the French money doesn't count towards triumph capitalism. So we'll see how badly they want to do that. And all these guys can counter too if I want them to. So giving us some good options. Let's see. AAA goes in Oral Kursk. 2 Marines go in Oral Kursk. The 2 T-34s. And the 2 Katyushas, and 1 advanced mech. All go in Oral Kursk. The 2 infantry go in Kiev. All right. Recap here. Southern Finland, 12 infantry, 4 AAA. Helsinki, a motorized, or not motorized. Jeez, late night. Airborne. Leningrad, 5 infantry, 5 militia, 2 AAA. Smolensk, 4 infantry, 6 militia. Moscow's 2 militia. Oral Kursk, 2 militia, 2 marines, a motorized AAA, advanced mech, 2 Katyushas, 2 T-34s. Stalingrad's a single airborne. Donetsk Kuban is 2 infantry. Crimea's 2 infantry and a militia. In southern Ukraine, I'll do Kiev. Kiev is 4 infantry, 4 militia, and a AAA. Southern Ukraine is 12 infantry, 3 AAA, a fighter, a jet, 4 T-34s, 1 advanced self-propelled artillery, 4 Katyushas, 10 mechs. Transcaucasia is 4 militia, 1 infantry. Azerbaijan's 2 infantry and a T-34. Southern Iran is a single militia. Afghanistan is 2 advanced self-propelled artillery. Punjab is 2 infantry, 6 advanced self-propelled artillery, 2 Katyushas, 1 motorized, 1 AAA. Delhi is 5 Katyushas, 2 advanced mechs, 7 T-34s. And then, last thing over here, militia infantry in Cheetah, and then 8 militia, 7 infantry, 1 advanced self-propelled, 1 cav in Emmer. Fleets in M10, subs are off Norway, seaplane goes back to Leningrad. That should be everything. Should have made $4 there. So I think I'm at 61. I spent everything, so I think I'm at 61 for next turn, whatever bit that matters, if there is a next turn. And if the game ends here, we'll do a fun recap, and if it doesn't, I'll see you all in a couple days. Take care, guys.